Welcome, everyone. This is the Chevrolet booth at the 2013 SEMA. In just a moment, you're going to have a chance to listen into a great interview with our own Jim Campbell, Vice President of Performance Vehicles, Motorsports, and Accessories, talk to our own driver, the number 10 Chevrolet SS, Danica Patrick, about her experience at this year's Daytona 500, not only winning pole position, but everything that was encompassed in a great finish for Chevrolet.
You know, to go on to race day was it was a great day. Ran top 5 pretty much all day long, and you know, running third until on the white flag, and ended up with 8th. But it was still a good start to the year for sure.
It was a great day, and just to pause here for a second, after Danica won the pole, I had a chance to be in the winner's circle area where they provided the pole award to you and recognized you and your team for the pole. And Jeff Gordon had qualified second, so they had his car, his Chevrolet SS there along with Danica's. Jeff had his daughter there, and his daughter wanted nothing to do with his father. She wanted a picture with Danica, and that was pretty cool. And
the little girls are so cute. This past weekend, Jimmy Johnson was, you know, coming down pit lane on the way after driver introductions. We go around the track in a truck and waved everybody, and he was holding his daughter, and she was waving to me as she went by, and yeah, it's very cute. There's a lot of really cute little girls, and it means a lot to me.
That was special. You know, and really what Danica was saying, she did run top 5 almost the entire race of the Daytona 500. It was an incredible run. The driver has a tremendous amount to do it. Don't be surprised. It's true. She did a great job.
Thanks.
And I think ended up finishing 8th, and it was a great way to start the season.
Thanks.
Listen, rookie seasons in the Sprint Cup. This is incredibly tough to take on that level of competition for the first year. And you look back, and I've looked back a lot at even drivers like Tony Stewart in his rookie year. And I'll tell you what, even guys like Tony Stewart, very, very challenging up and down years, rookie season. You've had ups, you've had downs. When you think about the learnings from the season, as you kind of look at the final 2 races and then the next season, what are a couple of takeaways, things you learned that you can take into next season?
Number one, it's a lot of work.
It is.
It's a lot of hard work. It's even more competitive than I thought it would be, probably, in Sprint Cup. The competition between teams and even within the team, there's so much that can be done independently by the crew chief and the crew themselves that make the car just a little bit better, and, you know, getting to the wind tunnel and doing things like that. I mean, just every little thing that you can possibly think of. So it's a lot of work. But I think personally, probably one of the things that surprised me the most, and this kind of came in the middle of the year, I started running a little bit better, and, you know, I'd get into a situation, I'd get frustrated, and either something bad would happen or I'd make a mistake. And I realized how important it is to be patient. And, you know, all the advice I ever got from guys like Tony Stewart and veterans like that were that, you know, race the racetrack, just, you know, be calm. And, you know, that's what you really have to do. It's so easy when we're running on the edge, that close to the edge all the time, to make a little mistake and put you out of the race. So, you know, there's such long races that you can't get frustrated if you can't get by somebody for 30 laps. You just have to wait for the next pit stop, or wait for their car to go off, or you to get better, or them to make a mistake. You just have to be patient. And so I always thought of myself as a really methodical, patient driver. And then this year I learned that I'm just not quite patient enough yet. So, you know, even a couple weeks ago at Martinsville, Tony Stewart, obviously having an injury, is not in the race car. So he was on my radio the whole time, and giving me little tips and advice and things to think about out there. And at one point in time, I got frustrated, and he's like, just calm down, you know. And it's all you need to hear sometimes. And that's just the product of 500 miles with these other drivers every single weekend, 38 weeks a year.
Oh, it
gets to you.
It's an intense schedule.
Yeah.
Not only the racing schedule, but all the testing and the preparation.
Yeah.
And I have a chance when I'm at the racetrack. Probably I'm not at every NASCAR race, but I'm at many, and have a chance to listen to what's going on the radios, and the rapport that you have as a driver with your crew chief and ultimately the crew. You can see it, the strength you guys have together is pretty incredible. The feedback you're giving them, the advice they're giving you. It's pretty special to see, and I think it's going to bode well as you get ready to finish up the last 2 races and then go on to your sophomore year in the Sprint Cup Series. But
thank you.
You're an amazing driver, and it's great to have you on Team Chevy. And then
proud to be on Team Chevy.
What's that?
I'm proud to be on Team Chevy.
I'm glad to hear that. Hey, by the way, I don't even have some on my notes, but I see that one commercial you do, I think is for Peak, where you're taking that Camaro and
Yeah.
it always looks fun. That looks a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
They gave me an automatic to do that. I was like, oh man, how am I going to do this? So, I don't do donuts in my car. So I got to work with the handbrake.
Oh, looked like you had a lot of fun in that one.
Yeah.
I
don't think there's any tire left at the end of that.
So there was no tires.
I was getting like tar and dirt in the windows.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Hey, when you're not at the track, I think the car are you driving an Equinox? Do you have an Equinox?
Yeah, that's right.
So drives a Chevy, the Equinox is selling really well. I'm looking over here, Russ Clark, Chris Perry, they do all the sales and marketing for that vehicle. It sells very well.
It's a great SUV.
And it's just it's the right size. It's
Yeah.
Fun to drive, good fuel economy, and so I'm glad to hear you're driving the Equinox. I like that.
Yes, sir.
What are some of the things you do when you're not at the track? And it looks like you're into cooking. It looks like you're going to do some hosting of an award show.
Yeah, right here in Vegas.
What's happening there?
The ACAs, the American Country Awards with Trace Adkins, December 10th. So it's just around the corner.
You're going to be back
My first
in Vegas.
hosting gig. I don't think hosting dinner at my house counts as practice. So
That's right.
So it'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, I love to cook too. I was on a show called Chopped on Food Network, and I won. And
I heard you won. You won
shot
the
that at the
celebrity.
beginning of the year. That was a lot of fun. And then just recently, for Nationwide Insurance, went to Dallas to Cowboy Stadium with DeMarcus Ware and did a little quick cook-off. Like it was breakfast food, so only takes like 6 minutes. And we made eggs, and I made French toast, and
wow,
anyway,
that sounds
so
good.
they didn't pick a winner. But, we both won that day because it was money for charity for the North Texas Food Bank. So.
Oh, that's great. Well, listen, it's going to be fun to watch you on the award show. You'll be back here in Vegas. I love watching you and listening to you on the radio, talking to your crew. Every race better and better. You're learning so much. You're a fantastic driver, and we're so proud to have you on the team. Everybody, a big round of applause, if you would, for Danica Patrick. And you're going to give some hot laps outside?
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to go change my shoes. I don't think these things are going to cut it. So
Let's see those shoes.
I mean, I think I could.
Those will not work.
I could, but, I don't want to wreck them.
Well, if you have a chance to get out to our Chevy test drive area, Danica, along with Ricky Carmichael, Juan Pablo Montoya, and Ron Fells are going to give some hot laps. So go on out there, and they'll be in some Corvettes and Camaros. You also have a chance to drive a number of our Chevrolet vehicles, our Camaros with our performance parts, both the V6 and the V8. We have a whole cadre of a fleet of vehicles out there for you to try. So anyways, thank you so much again. Danica Patrick, great to have you on the team.
Thank you.
Everybody,
Thank you very
Danica
much.
Patrick.
Thank you all for coming.